The blink from? How's he farming so quickly?
Is under attack.
Pudge things, unfortunately for 23 Savage, he blinked in the wrong way. The hook goes wide as well. Could be bad.
Now they know that he has no hook. Coming in on Stormstormer, lassoed back. There's going to be the global. They want to cover this. Do they have the damage to kill him in time, though, is the question. Pure winds up the Requiem. He's still alive on 23 Savage. Will eventually...
That came in from... But they wanted to try and change that up. They wanted to see if they can get a little bit more of this gold on the map. KP is in the back lines here, looking to see if he can catch out Stormstormer. Another one of these balls goes in. He still has BKB, though.
Global Silence will cover him at the moment. BKB activated by KP, and Stormstormer gets off his own BKB and lassoed back into the waiting hands of Pure, who just right-clicks him down. Oswald on the high ground of the fight. Hyde drops down the tombstone to try and buy time, but unfortunately that time will quickly end. Fights have kind of been shut.
Yeah, Talon are really starting to get picked apart here in this game. So, you know, tournament. A lot of people put a lot of praise onto this entity roster. Oh, 23 Savage.
23 Savage. BKBs though, but they don't care about the BKB because Pure has a double damage rune. Just right clicks right through 23 Savage. They also get the catch out onto Q. He's been brought back into an awkward position. One more right click from Pure will finish him off. That is a double.
Right now, playing around their massive team priorities and not getting punished for when they're off cooldown as well. I think that's the biggest thing here for Entity. And try and fight without global though.
Trying to steal this Roshan. Big flaming
damage.
Alright. Almost dead right now. That needs to do something very quickly. They get the jump onto Fishman. That is the best possible target, and he doesn't have buyback. So he can't immediately come back into the fray. Stormstormer, will he try and go for the steal here? Indeed he does, but he doesn't get it. BKB active though as Kataomi gets himself hooked out of the Roshan pit. He's already been brought down with the right clicks of Mikoto. Stormstormer, as his BKB ends, they're running onto him, but Pure Requiems onto the high ground. Fears 3 heroes and ends.
% plays, right? Like, do you try and go in and preempt a you know, a global silence by having, you know, the Lotus Orb at the ready, or do you try and preempt it with like the BKB and all this kind of stuff? And these team fights, they're going to be won or lost by very minute details, I think, yes, now.
Big detail here is going to be the massive lasso drag out onto the...
So maybe you'd probably want to try and aim for that here onto Mikoto. The Flame Cloak, unobstructed movement, and increases her spell damage, so the Flying Lina could potentially be what they need here. There's a lot of BKBs though on Entity, so maybe not. Oh, the vision game is so strong.
Kataomi! 2 heroes caught inside the avalanche. He will end up dying to the right-click damage.
Around some of these big cooldowns and these big spells, I think Talon did a really good job at not forcing Mikoto to BKB. He kind of just stood there and just auto-attacked. So he now has his BKB still at the ready. It's a 6-second duration as well. 23 Savage is turning into a bit of a menace. They're just going to drop the tombstone and say, come fight us here, Entity. Oh no, they got Hyde.
Another lasso drag onto this Undying. He buys back into this one. Kataomi won't be able to find the jump just yet. Tobi did drop the global silence. The Tiny looking for a way in as the BKB was popped on the Pudge. And at the same time, BKB was also utilized on the Batrider. So 1-for-1. Mikoto still has access to his pops it now, and there's Kataomi getting demolished by the turret lead.
Oh, the Shadow Fiend.
Savage can now jump onto Pure, finding the dismember, but Shadow Fiend activates the Satanic. He starts right-clicking back to health. He's gonna be all right. They have killed Tobi though, and now Fishman getting himself dragged back into the fray, dying to the right clicks of Mikoto, who's already found himself a triple kill. And although Pure feels very strong, there's only so much he can do by himself. Tobi goes in to try and delay the Roshan siege. They're going to be able to at least kill the Eroge. Hyde does die to the right-click damage of Pure, but Pure needs to watch himself. Hook back in. Has the Aegis Savage, but 23 has the Aegis. He'll die, but he'll happily sacrifice himself if it means taking Pure down with him. As Stormstormer gets jumped onto by 23 Savage with the damage
in the 16 fight by Mikoto, by the way.
Dire's structure.
Now let's go back to live.
Go back live. We see them taking a lane of racks through this mid lane. We've all had games where you deal less than 15k damage in total, let alone in the solitary team fight. Mikoto has protection on the high ground. The Lincoln Sphere prevents the lasso. And now they brought down the Batrider. Stormstormer does have buyback. Pure, will he find the Requiem? Indeed he does. Feels back KP, but can't kill him. 23 Savage trying to track down Pure. Has access to the Dismember in a couple of seconds. Will they be able to eat him? Kataomi has tossed back Hyde, but that's not one of the primary targets. Silence has been out. Fishman is dead. And Q jumps forward, drags back Pure. Pure gets eaten alive with his own Requiem as it gets stolen away by this Rubick. He dies, he's gone. And that's going to be another lane of racks taken as well by Talon Esports. This game is feeling like it's about to end here, Fluke. Entity were balanced on the knife edge for so long. But Talon having to push them off a cliff near the Roshan pit. And now they're going to push them out of this game. Stormstormer getting that lasso, dragging back the Pudge. They've already killed Tobi, who is dead without buyback right now. Tossed back from Kataomi into the fountain, but 23 Savage keeps himself alive. There is going to be the right click damage from Mikoto. They're not actually going to go for it because GG has already been called. Entity throw in the tower. They realize that Talon are too strong. And the only third win of this